Okay, nearly there. Now this is the bit where everyone gets really excited. The last column covers our outcomes. Now, as I understand, this is a little bit different to the rest. In the qualitative box, we're just going to show an example of how we might communicate the outcomes in a story format.
So you're simply filling it in a way that reminds you of what is the activity, what are you going to have to do to fill that piece in.
So this is a case study of a parent's experience participating in the program. Beauty. Next is the numbers, right?
So a quantitative outcome could simply be speaking to the number of families or parents who have actually achieved that desired outcome.
Easy, 35 families. But how do we prove that this has happened?
In terms of articulating the proof, if you like, of whether or not you've achieved a certain outcome, there are going to be a number of different indicators and ways to collect that information that prove whether the outcome was achieved. But at this high level for the canvas itself, you're simply wanting to decide what is the number, what is it that I'm going to want to track has actually occurred.
Okay, neat. Next is the money stuff. How do we do this?
If 35 families achieved the outcome, what is that cost overarching if we're breaking it down to 35 families?
Right. So we want to write down the money spent to achieve each outcome, which means that if our program cost $10,000 and we had 35 families achieve the outcome, that's $10K divided by 35 or $285 each. The trick here is that we're dividing the overall cost of the program by the outcomes, not just the number of participants. So if 50 families participated in the program and every single one had the outcome we were after, it would be $200 per outcome. 100% hit rate, great. But that never happens. So when we're calculating cost per outcome, it's the total cost of the program divided only by the number of successes. So what do I do if we're missing information here? Like what if I'm not sure of the number of beneficiaries we had through a program or what resources the organization used or whatever?
Go and ask them. So the great thing about separating your information into this format is that we know what to investigate if we're not exactly sure about any aspects. And we've got a succinct, objective overview of how the entire program is working, not just the stuff that we do each day to make it happen.
Yeah!
Wow.